This is Blitz by Trivial Warfare.
Hello, trivia players and listeners. Welcome to another episode of Trivial Warfare Blitz, a championship edition. My name is Tim Edwards. I am your host, coming to you from the Questionable Company Studios in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Today I have three previous winners of episodes of Trivial Warfare Blitz, and they are going to compete to see who is the best player in this wave of the game. Let's meet them. First up, we have Brian Nash, the printer guy from Muscatine, Iowa. Brian, give me 5 words about yourself.
J.K. Simmons' evil twin brother.
I could totally buy that. I'm looking at him now. You guys can only hear him perhaps, but he looks and sounds like he could be that guy. Paul Hendrickson is a data analyst from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Paul, give me 5 words about yourself.
My passwords are in Hungarian.
Okay. Interesting. And Will Krasnov is a software engineer from New York, New York. Will, give me 5 words about yourself.
I just shaved my quarantine mustache.
Oh, I'm sad that we didn't get to see it, Will. I'm very sad. All right. Here's how the game works. I will ask each champion a question. If they get it correct, they'll stay in the game. If they miss 1, they stay in the game. But once they miss 2, we kick them out. We continue in that manner until we crown a champion, and it takes as long as it takes. So, without any further bookkeeping, let's go. Here's the first question. It's going to go to Brian. What man, the father of the American Navy, famously said during a battle in the American Revolution when a British captain asked him to surrender, "I have not yet begun to fight"? Who said that?
John Paul Jones?
John Paul Jones is correct. Oh. Thank you for answering that correctly after I kind of butchered the question. All right, Paul, here is your first question. What is the other, more amicable name that the Quakers go by?
The Society of Friends?
Friends or Society of Friends is correct. Will, here is your first question. What Texas city takes its name for the Spanish word for yellow?
Amarillo.
Amarillo is correct. All right, Brian, here's your next question. A Steve Martin film based on the play Cyrano de Bergerac and a song by The Police both share what title?
Roxanne.
That is correct, Roxanne. All right, Paul. Although you can hear the French national anthem in the song, the 1812 overture was written by what Russian?
Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky is correct. And Will, what is the name of the accounting firm that was embroiled and brought down by the Enron scandal?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm going to guess WorldCom.
That's incorrect. It was Arthur Anderson. But that's your first miss. You're still alive. Let's keep going. Brian, here is your next question. Brine shrimp could be ordered through the mail, often from ads in the back of children's magazines. What were those brine shrimp? Under what name were those brine shrimp marketed?
Those were sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys. Again, thank you for saving me from trying to edit a question on the fly. All right, Paul. Rooster and wine is the literal translation of what braised, old-school French dish?
Is that coq au vin?
Coq au vin is correct. Well, here's your next question. Mary Mallon is the most well-known asymptomatic carrier of what disease?
Typhoid.
Typhoid fever is correct. All right, Brian. What house fought the Lancasters during the War of the Roses?
Lancasters and Plantagenets?
Oh, it was the House of York.
Damn
House
it.
of York. That's your first miss. You're still alive. Paul, here's your question. Button,
Okay.
house, and hammer are all terms associated with what Winter Olympic sport?
Button, house, and hammer. I have no idea. Ski jumping.
No, it is curling. Curling.
Okay.
You have the button, the house, and the
Yes.
hammer.
Yeah. That.
Will, in a famous 1981 episode of General Hospital, what two alliterative lovers got married?
Oh my. This is a bit before my time, unfortunately. So I'm going to say Leo and Lorraine.
Well, you had the letter correct. It is Luke and Laura. Luke and
All
Laura.
right.
And Will, I'm sorry, but that means that's your second wrong answer, which means you're eliminated. But hey, you still get the champion crown from your episode. We're left with Brian and Paul, who have each missed one. And let's get them another question. Brian. Padma Lakshmi has been the host of what cooking competition show since October of 2006?
Chopped.
Is incorrect. It is Top Chef. Top Chef. And that's your second miss, Brian, but Paul needs to get this next one correct in order to be the champion. If he misses it, we will go back to you, Brian. Paul.
All right.
Peach Melba is a dessert that consists of peaches, ice cream, and a sauce made of what fruit? Here's a hint. It's not more peaches.
Jeez. Is it raspberry? Yeah.
Paul, it is raspberry, which means you are the champion of this entire wave of Trivial Warfare Blitz. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you.
Well done. Paul will compete in the future against champions of the next two waves, and that'll be a great battle. But we'll be back next week with another slate of contestants. And until then, this is Tim Edwards signing off for the Oaks Media Group, Cheyenne Fletcher, and for Brian, Paul, and Will. We will catch you next week.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Blitz. You can learn more about the show or join our trivia community at trivialwarfare.com. And be sure to find us on your favorite social media channels at Trivial Warfare.